The wind danced softly through the palm trees that surrounded the quiet village of Gbarwu. Smoke rose from the small huts, and the laughter of children echoed across the fields. But in one corner of the village stood a small mud house where life was not so easy. Inside lived an old woman named Mama Lura. Her heart was as big as the sun, but her hands were tired from years of struggle. She had many children, too many to count at times, all with bright eyes and hungry bellies. Each morning she woke before the roosters crow to fetch water, sweep the yard, and prepare whatever little food she could find. Sometimes it was rice, sometimes porridge, but most times all she could afford was dry bread, without butter. Still, Mama Lora smiled. She divided the bread carefully among her children, whispering, "Eat, my darlings. Tomorrow will be better." Her youngest daughter, Nina, would always ask, "Mama, when will the bread have butter?" And Mama Lora would smile and say, "When the sun decides to shine a little longer on our roof." But the truth was, she didn't know when. Each day she watched her children go to bed hungry, and when the night grew silent, she sat by the door, whispering prayers to the stars. One evening, as the sky turned purple and gold, Mama Lora walked to the village shop with the last few coins in her hand. She placed them gently on the counter and said, "Please, sir, I need bread for my children." The shopkeeper counted the coins and sighed. "Mama Lora, this is not enough for bread with butter." She smiled softly. "Then give me the one without butter. Bread without butter is better than no bread at all." That night, as she shared the bread, her children pretended to enjoy it, smiling through their hunger. Mama Lora looked at their small faces and whispered, "Sleep well, my loves. One day, we will eat bread with butter." The next morning, her oldest son, Tommy, saw his mother sitting quietly outside, her eyes distant. He walked to her and said, "Mama, we can make things better. Let me help you." Mama Lora sighed. "What can a young boy like you do, my son?" Tommy thought for a moment, then said, "We can collect palm nuts and sell them at the market. We can start small." Mama Lora looked into her son's determined eyes and felt a spark of hope. "Yes, my child," she said softly. "Maybe it's time we try." And so their new journey began. To be continued.